Hello Pisces, welcome back to your extended for this morning's reading. I decided to take the other Rebecca Campbell deck. Methinks I saw a deck that looked like a tarot deck, not an oracle deck, but it had the Rebecca Campbell vibe to it. So I'm gonna look that up after, Pisces, because while I'm thinking of it. But for now, I am just going to take Work Your Light right here to help you with this morning's reading. Now, if you haven't seen that already, go ahead and watch that one, because this one that'll make more sense before you read this one. But to tell you the truth, like I wrote, yeah, this was a little weird. I felt like it was a little discombobulated, like a little bit off. And I think it pertains to how you're feeling too. You feel a little off. You feel like I feel like you're a little out of phase with your life right now. And the big message that I got, Pisces, is just connect to source, meditate, go back to nature, and take time to heal, okay? I have a feeling that it's really all it takes. Okay, a moment of rest, go visit a friend, go visit family. You know, I see people with a cup of coffee by water, cup of tea by water, green tea, or cup of something. Just kind of, you know, kicking back and relaxing, which is what you probably need. The crumbling. What are you clinging to? Look at that. Yeah. This Ace of Pentacles, ever since I've seen it, it's given me the feeling that something's like, you're trying to get something to grow, but okay, let me see what let me see if I can put it in a way you understand. You're used to growing carrots in a little plot of land, you know, 4x4. You know, plot of like dirt. And suddenly the whole plot of land is changed to, I don't know, a planet you've never heard of, with soil that doesn't look like soil. But you have a seed in your hand that you recognize, but you don't recognize the soil that you're trying to plant it into. And that's what they're showing me. I feel that you're trying to integrate stuff that makes sense, but it doesn't. Oops. I'm going to try and make heads or tails of it, okay? Mintaken, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Okay, so I know these mean something different, but I know why they're coming out, and that's exactly it, okay? Longing for home is the thing here. Even though you break patterns with the past, with things that are things that you recognize. And you know that it's for the best. Sometimes you are longing for things that, the way they were, okay? The way you remember them. Good or bad or ugly. It's something that you're used to. It's something that you're comfortable with. And this is what I'm getting here, the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? You're clinging on to the familiar. Okay? That makes any sense? And they're asking you to plant your seed into a different garden. And you're trying really hard, Pisces. But it's giving you a pause. It's giving you a moment. It's giving you a thing, you know? You understand what I mean, right? It's making you feel like, whoa, what the heck is that? Okay, the Mintaken, I do believe it's like, I'm going to read there, but I'm pretty sure this is talking about where we come from. And since light workers came in, I'm going to read it to you. And I see the water around here, so most of us may come from there. Mintakens are a soul group who originated on a planet in the constellation Orion. They were the first star beings to travel to Earth and believed to be the original light workers. There you go. The Mintakan's home planet is thought to have been water world with water so pure that you could see through it for miles. How synchronistic is this, right? For this reason, Mintakans feel most at peace and at home when and around crystal clear water. Okay, so this is why I was seeing you around water. The Page of Cups came out, the King of Cups here with water. There's water here. I could see some of you with a cup of coffee in nature, near water. I feel that they're offering this up to you as a tip. First tip of this reading. Take a part of finding yourself near water. Makes sense. Pisces, water, 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 water. Okay? Okay, they're here to teach us to see the potential in everything and the light in all beings. Mintakans they're talking about here, right? Many Mintakans have an odd longing for home and struggle with feeling like they don't belong. It is thought that it is due to their home planet no longer being in existence. If you pull this card, it could mean that you are a Mintakan or longing for a sense of belonging, and root chakra healing is necessary for you to feel secure and safe. Yes, again, you're unsure of like planting this seed somewhere and thinking, does this make sense? Okay, so I feel like your stability for certain things here, the spiritual message is to remind you that change is never easy. Okay, change is not easy. As Pisces, we see the world in views of upheavals and things that don't make sense, and how things constantly change, and not always for the better. But when we're asked to change, to trust and rebuild and do something like worker-ish, okay, let's say, for ourselves and for others, it can be very taxing on us. It can be very taxing, okay? Perhaps you feel this longing to find home without knowing where that is. Perhaps you've been moving around a lot and yearn for a place on earth to call your own. If so, you're being called to connect with Mother Earth and create it for yourself now. To choose where you feel most at home and create it, rather than waiting for the feeling of belonging to come. And that's what they're asking you to do. Plant your seed. Make your way, make your path. Find your home wherever that may be right now. Okay? Create it within yourself. Stop clinging to other people's ways, other people's things. Remember that you do have help. You're not alone. You have other Mintakans, other light workers, other Pisces that feel such as you do. Okay? That feel like a fish out of water. And if you look at the Page of Cups, I don't know if it's going to show up with the light, maybe not. But the Page of Cups on this card, it's a fish out of water. Okay? You know what the Page of Cups looks like. There's a fish in a cup, and he's kind of talking to the person, but he's out of water. He's in a little cup, okay? So I feel that sometimes the restriction of this planet is that you feel out of balance. You feel like you're swimming in a cup when you should be swimming in, you know, and Mintakan in great big oceans, okay, of home. So, let's find Pisces. We can adapt. If anybody can, we do. All you need is a rest. You need a reconnection to the planet. You need to re-energize your batteries. And I already talked about that this morning. Alright, Pisces, I'm going to take the Muse to clarify. To clarify all of this. The Six of Voice came flying out, which is the Six of Swords. It's transitioning. Yeah, change is never easy to do. So before I do that though, Pisces, I'm going to let you know how you can support this channel further. And after I'm done with that, we'll continue on with the reading. Beautiful Pisces. Now here's a part of the video that if you're not subscribed already, I'm going to ask you to do that right now. Click that notification bell to all. Why don't you leave a like and a comment once you're done watching. All of this helps support this channel. I post twice a day, 9:45 a.m. and 9:45 p.m. for the extended Eastern time. I have a Patreon link. I have also affiliate links to all the cards below and a one-time donation link. Right now, if you join my personal website, which is free, you get a free video not available anywhere from me as a thank you. This website will be the key to any free or paid readings and giveaways I may do in the future. Thank you so much for your time. I'm going to let you get back to your reading now. Take care. All right, Pisces, so here we go. I'm going to clarify these from this morning. Like I said, it was an oddball reading for me, to tell you the truth. It felt very odd for me. I'm going to, let me know in the comment section if, like, this is pertaining to you. If this doesn't feel odd. Because sometimes I feel like it's odd. It's just because it's talking directly to a bigger part of the Pisces community that really right now I'm not dealing with that situation. So it's like, one of those general readings that you look at and you go, that's not me. I'm not doing that right now. Well, I felt like that person, but in my own reading. And I usually feel very connected to my readings, regardless of if I'm going through anything or not. Okay, I always feel connected to them because it's you and it's me and it's kind of all that energy. But for some reason, it really disconnected me from it today. And yesterday was really hard too. I don't know. These last 2 days, it's the change of seasons. It's the change of seasons that keep coming in. It's like you're having a hard time with this change of season because I feel that the landscape's changed on you somehow. Right, look at that. Look at this Three of Voices, okay? I feel that you're almost like, you're sad. You're in hiding somehow. You're unsure of yourself. And you know what, Pisces? You need a break. I'll just say it. You just need a break. You can get up, you can open that door, and you can go for a break, okay? Because it's the same terrain. Look at it. The terrain here is desert. Look at that. She's sitting in the desert, but now in the dark, okay? I feel that you don't feel like you're getting a break from this. And I feel that you're trying to hold on to certain things while growing other things. I think it may just be the ascension change, the change into from one phase to another. There's something about that coming through that, yeah, and my light just flashed. So I guess Spirit agrees with this. There's the change that you're going through is causing you some difficulties. And I'm thinking body-wise too, Pisces. It's like a physical, probably a lot of fatigue, a lot of your focus is maybe a little bit off. Okay? It's okay. It's okay. It's all good. All good. We get tired. We got to take better care of yourselves. That's all. Okay? All right. So here we go here. You have that balance card, right? So you need to do whatever feels like balanced to you right now. And it may not, what's coming through is it may not be what makes sense to everybody. Okay? Like you're going, oh, everybody's sitting down and they're meditating and everybody's chanting Om. I should do that. But in your body you're going, I want to freaking sit down and sit and chant Om. I want to walk in that field and focus on that, I don't know, piece of wheat or whatever. I'm just giving you an example. And the sun and how the sun's hitting the wheat and how the wheat is taking the sun and how it's going into the ground. And that's what I want to meditate on. Then by all means do that. Okay? Don't let anything dictate. And the thing is that it's hard because this is what you know. Okay, so you're going to try and meditate with a bunch of people saying and you're trying to hold on and cling on to what everybody else does, but right now it's asking you to do what feels balanced to you. So listen to the rhythm of yourself, okay? Not what everybody else is doing, listening to the rhythm of what sounds right to you. They're showing me these cards, okay? You should want to be in a sunny place with beautiful clouds and blue skies, but maybe right now, a grayer sky with a more muted landscape is what's suiting you right now. Okay, so it's like that. You should want that because that's what everybody else is doing, and you're clinging on to, yeah, I should want that, but that doesn't feel right. So do what feels right. Okay? Instead of sitting on the sand, go look at the gravel. Look at the gray sky. I've done this. It's very nice to do this. It's all those tones. all those gray tones, they do something special too, you know. Page of Emotion. There is that beautiful fish out of water. Okay, so there's twice it come out. All heart. Follow your heart. Follow your calling. Follow your energy where it takes you. Rebalance yourself. Bring yourself back into balance. Very important. Very important. It's one of the keys that's going to help you. Okay? Reach a level of feeling not weird anymore. Not out of where you're supposed to. Because these changes, they're causing you a lot of upside downness. Like I said, they're asking you to plant a garden, something you don't even recognize anymore. And your mind is doing double takes and double times trying to figure out. And I'm using that as an example, Pisces, okay? So if you're new here and you're going, what is she talking about? I'm talking about your life. If suddenly you're doing a change in your life and you're excited about it, but it's something unfamiliar. It's unfamiliar territory, nothing that you've ever done before. It may be causing you some upheavals in your energy systems, okay? All right, so, Seven of Voices, right. What's stealing your energy, this is the Seven of Swords, the negative thoughts and all that, is the lack of rest. You need to rest. You need to take a time out. They keep saying this, take a time out. You need to remove yourself and just breathe. Sound bowls, running water, bath time, coffee by the water, walking in a field, letting the sun hit you, spending time with a friend doing absolutely nothing, basking in their energy. I'm going to give you, just keep going. You know, whatever you're doing, just keep doing it. All right. So, the Eight of Swords. Yeah, crucial is you getting unblocked. Because that feeling of block, oof, it's so funny. This is the Eight of Swords, this is the Eight of Wands. Look at that. Okay? That rest that you're going to take, it's going to speed you up. So take the time to do it, Pisces. This is what I'm getting from this. Take the time to do it so that you can speed up in your energy. Instead of feeling like completely stuck. Yeah. No, you don't want that. And, yeah. Give that stability chair, that Emperor chair, a break too. Okay? For a minute, try to, I'm hearing, try to believe that change is the thing that's stable. Not sitting down in the same old stuff. Eight of Emotions, yeah. Leave that behind, okay? Toss that chair into the black hole, right there. Toss it, okay? Just for now. Give it a rest. The Emperor has been coming in also all week as the King. That stability, you know. The people, the way they do things, all the time, the same way. You know, like, you may have had like strong masculine energies, is do it this way and do it now and do it this way and do it now. All the readings this week, yeah, the lights are flashing again. All this week they've been saying, this is the part that's screwing you up a little bit. Okay? It's taking some out of you because you need to be flexible right now. You need to be flexible. You need to plant a seed in a different kind of garden that you've never seen before. And you need to give yourself a break. Okay? Harmony. This is the Lover's card. It's beautiful. Okay? You've got a little mix of everything. It's not too shiny, but it is shiny. You have one tree with growth, the other without. You see the change of seasons. You could probably see all the seasons in this card. In the mountains, you could probably see snow if you look enough. And you have like the summer and the fall. You have everything in here. Okay? So harmonize with your cycles. Harmonize with the seasons. With your seasons. You. The seasons going on within you. Harmonize with that. Watched the video about fighting your own energy yesterday, and there was nothing, it was talking about something that I don't really, I don't, like, it's nothing that I was looking at, and it's not, let's say, an energy shift that I'm currently going under, but I was compelled to watch. And I thought, why am I watching something that is not happening to me? But the thing about it is that they were saying that sometimes we're trying to fight things to regain control over it. And I feel that was preparing me for this reading. Don't try to get control over the situation. Try to harmonize with it. Okay? It's going to pay off. You have the Ten of Materials. Look at this beautiful. Okay? This is like, you can see that. The energy is harmonizing. This is a Lover's card. Harmony. This is growth and harmony. Happiness. The Ten of Materials. Abundance. Okay? So, it's really important that you just take it easy on yourself at this point. And try to go with the flow. Go with whatever's happening. These are the cards that really I like this morning. You have the Page of Cups here, but this is all the different cycles. I feel like it was talking about the different seasons. It was desperately trying to get this message across to you this morning. You have the Muse of Voices, which is the Queen of Swords, okay? And she's building a bridge between these two cycles, like the way this card is. She is definitely a bridge between your midpoint and your end point, is what I'm feeling, okay? And this is clear communication. So this is what they're saying right here, is that this is a clear communication. This is something that's coming in the wind for you, Pisces, and it's blowing in information that that you need to be clear with what's going on, and you need to understand that sometimes you're going to feel a little bit not very sure-footed in where you're going and what you're doing, and that's quite okay. It's okay to feel this way, okay? It's okay to experience feelings of loss. It's okay to feel sorrow. It's okay to not always like change and where it's going, and acknowledge that it's hard to follow cycles and the change of seasons. However, it does bring on some fantastic growth and great opportunities for you. So just keep that in mind, okay, Pisces? All right, so let's see here. All right, two more. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune comes out again with the Nine of Materials. So the Wheel of Fortune is clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. Most certainly letting you know that there are different cycles. And I love this one because it shows women at rest, one who's like laying down on her back, one that's just, you know, taking a higher viewpoint. Definitely showing all the different types of things that will come and go to bring forward, I don't know, change, okay? Such is life, Pisces. You have the Nine of Materials. It's all for bringing in, if the Ten of Materials, the Nine of Materials, you have such beautiful cards in this reading, regardless of how you may be feeling right now. There's some wonderful things coming in. Underneath the deck, you have the Lovers again, okay? The Lovers are here one more time, okay? To remind you that you need to harmonize here. You need to harmonize with your life. The more that you can, take the time to figure out what's going on and how you can cooperate with everything that's going on around you, no matter how mad it may seem and how crazy it may feel sometimes, like you are standing, as I was saying, I think it was today or yesterday, the tornado, okay, standing in the middle of a tornado, watching everything fly around you, thinking, I am not going to make it out of here. You might be surprised when the winds clear, when this clears between the cycles, you may find yourself exactly where you've wanted to be. It may not have been the way that you thought you were going to get there, but you definitely did get there. And most likely, with most of the pieces with you still there, and maybe a little extra. The extra that you want, that's going to serve you, that's going to help you. Anyway, Pisces, this has been your spiritual message. Tomorrow, I will be going to be doing a healing So we're going to look at anything that might be disrupting you or just hindering you, and we're going to see what Spirit has as a message for you. And then after that, I'm going to do your weekly read. So please make sure to come back and watch those. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings as always. Take care, Pisces.